Hey guys, I'm just gonna give you guys my final kind of thoughts and reactions on the Rix Leap L3. I've been using it here for the last few weeks and had a chance to kind of run it through the measures and see how I liked it. And I gotta say, overall, I kind of knew I was gonna like it, but I definitely would have no problem hunting with this scope every day. All around, just a really solid unit, easy to use. It's one of the things I like about all the Rix items that I've ever used, but this one especially. Some really positive highlights. The battery life is really, really good. I've been able to go on numerous hunts with the same battery. I went on, I think, 3 different hunts just with one battery just to see how long it would last. One of the things I think I forgot to mention in the unboxing video too was the Rix battery charger is awesome. I don't know what it is, but being able to charge 2 batteries at once is so nice because they send you 3 batteries with this, or at least mine had 3 batteries with it. It had 2 for the rangefinder. So I can charge all my batteries so much faster with that dual charger. And it's just a slick way to go about it. But yeah, all around, I like the reticles. I like the reticle option. Just everything about this scope for what it costs is a really solid unit. This the mount that comes with the scope too. Actually, I like that. And yeah, it was easy to sight in. It took me a little longer than normal, but that was because I was doing it by myself and it was hard to figure out where I was hitting and moving and whatnot. But all around, I really like this scope. I will roll out some hunting footage from this scope after, but I think you guys will see this is a pretty awesome unit for the money. And I do like the rangefinder. One thing I like about the rangefinder is that box just pops up in the corner of the screen when it's on, and it's just kind of out of the way. It's pretty slick and easy to use. It's up in the upper right corner, just gives you a constant feed of what your range is. So I certainly like that. There's no rangefinder box. There's no moving around. That part I have not enjoyed about others, but this one is just all around really good. So yeah, this is one of my favorites so far, and I would definitely encourage anybody who's looking to get into thermal, or I know guys that use this as a primary scope, and it's great for them. So I wouldn't be opposed to even doing that, but for the money, it's just there's so many options that you have with this scope, whether it's a second scope, whether it's a backup scope, it's a buddy scope, whatever. But yeah, all around like it. And I had this on the 22 ARC. So this is my first experience with the 22 ARC. And I will say, I did really, really like this gun. Sean over at Top Gun Bluing built this for me to run for a little bit here. And that 22 ARC is a sweet shooting machine. I had some comments like saying like the 22-inch barrel. This has a 22-inch barrel. Some people are saying, oh, the 22-inch barrel is overkill. Well, I wouldn't. I guess I'm not necessarily disagreeing, but the 22-inch barrel, and I was shooting 75 grain ELDM out of it, and man, those things screamed pretty good, and pumping 75 grains out there. I had a good velocity, and the one thing I noticed is the bullets are pretty volatile, so they were blowing up pretty good, but they were hard on the coyotes, which is what I want. Coyotes weren't gonna run off; they were gonna tip right over, right where they were. If the worst case scenario was there was a little bit of a hole or a blowout on the backside, I can deal with that. If I'm not having to track or chase coyotes through the woods, then I think that the performance is really good. The gun performed flawlessly. I never had any malfunctions. I have the Silencer Central Banish 30 on here, and all around it shot really good. It is super accurate. It was like it was probably roughly half MOA, and it shot super accurate, and I really like the trigger, the grip, just the look, all of it. The Cerakote job is really sweet, and I really enjoyed shooting this rig. I think I shot one time, I wrapped off like probably 7 or 8 rounds, and it just pumped them off like it was nothing. So all around, this setup is one that I could put a lot of fur in the truck with. So I can't complain, and I'm pretty fortunate to get to use stuff like this and tell you guys what I think. So appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned and watch the rest of this footage at the end here and see what I did with the Leap L3 from Rick's. Thank you.
Where is he? He's down, isn't he?